Welcome to Winds of Whatever. Today we're doing the Switzerland Trail. I'm on the Tenere 700 2024. Testing out my new suspension. Hopefully it works. Feels a little stiff, and unfortunately I don't have a flathead screwdriver to make adjustments, but that's alright. This trail is beautiful. It's listed as entry level, but I find it to be a little technical. Let's get it, huh? Alright, here we go. Just checking my camera. Alright. Looks pretty good, huh? Alright, I'm working on my stance. Tenere is so much heavier than the dirt bike CRF 250F. This just feels beastly. It's alright, you have to just be a little bit more controlled with your throttle. Holy throttle. Oh, look at that little guy, he's cute. What is a chipmunk? Wearing my goggles today. Oh wow, I'm going way too fast. Guess I can go faster. This thing just wants to rip. See how it gets. If you wear sunglasses on the trail, be very careful. See how I'm going through shade even though it's sunny. And you just don't see rocks, you don't see obstacles, and it can cause some problems with line selection, and you hit a rock you weren't expecting, and that's not the best. Alright, let's slow it down. Alright, this is pretty good so far. Suspension's a little bouncy. Probably have to adjust the preload in the front, soften it up. I may have gotten a spring that's too high or too hard. I got a 66 NN in the front K-Tech, and I weigh, I don't know, anywhere between 185 and 190 depending upon the day. So I don't know, maybe that's a little bit too, that might be too stiff for my weight, but it was really soft before, and it feels very good. Braking, I found some problems when I was like braking downhill. Like the suspension would just like, the front end would just like compress, ultra compress. Weightless, get weightless. This is some good stuff, huh? Tenere, baby. I'm not gonna rip it like I ripped my CRF. This is heavy, 482 pounds or something, 62 pounds. It's just, I don't like picking it up. So I'm just gonna chillax. Whew, look at that. All right, not bad. Feels pretty good. Suspension feels pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I might adjust the preload a bit, soften it just a bit. We shall see. Sit down for a bit, get my legs a rest. Working on my positioning, which I think we all should do. It's just those fun. Oh, hit a rock. Those fundamentals make a big difference in control of the motorcycle. This is really rocky. This is Colorado for you. It's just non-stop rocks. Stand up, weightless. I mean, I would have just sat on my dirt bike through that, but the Tenere was bouncing a bit. So stand up. Control of that motorcycle. And it's all about control. I'm in second gear. I've been going about 20. Maybe I need to slow it down a little bit, but it's like this just doesn't want to go slow anymore. Morning. Guys getting it. This is a multi-use trail. It's like one of the... There's not a huge amount of trails for OHVs, you know, so... Pick your line. Oh, those rocks weren't the best. Just looking down. Alright, we're gonna waitlist through this. Sketch balls. You know, there's an area here that's washed out. It used to be anyway. Whoo, look at that. Look at those rocks. Alright. Alright. Not bad. I got through that. No problem. Good morning. Looks like somebody got it already. We were supposed to do this on dirt bikes, but my son bailed, so I figured I'm gonna do this on the Tenere first, and then we'll do it on dirt bikes at a later date, so you can see contrast, how crazy I am on the dirt bike. I don't know. All right. Morning. One. There's one more. Okay. Oh shit. All right, let's slow it down through here. Get control of this motorcycle. I think when in doubt, just, you know, use your clutch, use your brake, obviously. Just, you know, if it starts getting a little spinning out of control, anything in life, you know what? Pause. Pause for the cause. Think, breathe, get it back under control. That's some good advice if anybody's working on controlling their temper. It's not the easiest thing to do, but, you know, pause and breathe. And then with motorcycles, pretty anything in life, but, you know, motorcycles, you're getting going, if you're feeling uncomfortable, well, you know, just back off the speed. Oh, this is freaking beautiful. I love this place. Switzerland Trail, baby. It seems a little rough. It's rougher in certain times of year. This is, you know, early. This is May 31st. So early in the season, and all these rocks just kind of wash out from the snow melt, and they just come down. Oh man, I should wear my knee brace. My knee is hurting. I gotta wear that. I gotta remember to wear that when I am on my Tenere. I didn't need it on the dirt bike. Here we go. A little bit more weightless. Oh, this is beauteous. Beauteous. Is that a word I just made up? Maybe. Probably heard it before. I feel like I'm derivative, you know. I don't feel like I have any original thoughts. Oh well. Switzerland Trail, baby. We can all get it. I think I'm gonna rip this on my dirt bike. Holy cow. I feel like ripping it on this, but if I'm being honest, I don't feel like I have as control of this bike as I do the dirt bike yet. So, yeah, I'm pretty good. I mean, it's responsive. It's like a big dirt bike. It's just heavy, you know, but like, it's real responsive. See, we'll bounce off that root like nothing. Butter. Oh yeah, buttercream. That was a little much. This thing's got some power. You don't want to do that. All right, I'm gonna take this line. It's a little rougher line, but it's fun. Just testing that suspension. Suspension seems good. I think I will just soften it just a touch. That's it. I've got a Leatherman with me, but the freaking I can't seem to get the screwdrivers out, so It's like, man, test your gear before you go. I make mistakes not testing the gear. You got to just test it, double check it, pre-flight check, you know. Lean forward when you do your throttle. If you lean forward when you do your throttle, before you throttle on, you're going to keep control of that bike. If you're leaning back at all, it can cause some issues. It can kind of give you that feel like you're being left behind. So just lean forward, stand up straight, bend at the hips. It's just hard. It takes a lot of practice. Lean forward, and then if you're braking, you lean back. Lean back when you're braking. So it's adjusting the weight. You know, this is an active sport. I'm actively talking. I'm his chatterbox. Oh, see, there's the washout I was concerned about. I have to just, if I'm with my son, I gotta really make sure we go slow through there. I just gotta make sure he's safe, you know. All right, there's a route. Oh, look at that. Oh, just go weightless, let it come. All right, no problem. Holy cow, Tenere is just owning this stuff. Whoa. There's a big berm. Control that motorcycle, son. Oh shit, what's this? That's, what the heck? This is like a, what the hell is happening here? That was weird, huh? In the middle of the freaking trail? There's a lot of exposure here. I'm not going to look over there because guess what? In motorcycling, the motorcycle goes where you look. So maybe don't look off the edge of the trail. But there's some exposure on this trail. Oh, freaking beautiful, man. God, thank you so much for this. You know, I'm gonna be a little religious on this channel, and you know, I hope that it helps people. You know, I'm not a priest or a pastor, but I just feel like I have to give back a little, and we're given blessings, and we should be thankful for them. So, but it's mostly gonna be about riding, but God is first, period. That's it. Oh, can we all get it? There's some camping up here, so I'm heading, forgot the name of the gulch. It's a gulch, there's other trails. And good camping. People out having some breakfast. Annoying them. Oh, wow. We can all get it. Let's see how I can maneuver this. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Oh, through it. Fuck it. Got my Corazols on today. Holy crap, I need to wear my knee brace when I'm riding this thing. It's just, those side-to-side movements are just kind of tweaked in that knee. Ah, it sucks being old. Ah. Sitting down, taking a little breather. Seems like it's a good spot for it. Whew. Over rocks and through the mud. Mud season, son. Oh yeah. Should have took some leave before I left. Look at that. Oh, weightless. I don't hope that it's coming through on the camera because this is freaking great. It's just like some serious rocks, and I'm just letting the bike kind of just flow. Oh, these tires and the suspension are kicking ass and taking names. There's like no more names to take. It takes so many. So I find that the Tenere is much more responsive. Maybe it's just my tires are better. It's much more responsive to counter steering. than the CRF. So the CRF, I have to use my legs and my foot pegs a lot to, oh shit, to control the motorcycle. That sucks. That was a huge rock. I was gonna go around it, but it was like a huge rock, like worse than that one. Whoop, whoop. So, and I mean, you definitely use my legs here too, but it just feels like it's much more responsive to counter steering, which is so cool, because I kind of love counter steering. I think it's Gordon's Gulch, whatever. Bear area, food storage required. So far I've done this trail. I've done this on my Himalayan. Oh, I used to have a Himalayan. That was my first adventure bike. And I bought it in 2022 because you couldn't find Teneres. So I did the I did this on my Himalayan 2 times, and that, it was a tractor. It was the 411 though. I think the 450 would be pretty sweet, maybe the sweet spot. So I did it on my Himalayan twice. It was pretty cool, but I was really a noob. I actually crashed a couple times, and then I've done it. This is my 3rd time on this, I think, and this is just so much better. Also, my skills have improved, so my confidence is better too. So everything in life is confidence, I think. I say these sweeping statements like I know it all, but no. Guess what? I got a half century on this freaking planet, so I do know some things. I know how to do counter steering around those freaking corners, son. Right. Well, that was the section 1 of the Switzerland Trail. Now I'm gonna go right into section 2. And this is where I'll start when I have my dirt bikes, because it's a good spot to, you know, stage your gear. Speaking of dirt bikes, I got a Black Widow 400-pound trailer hitch so that I can carry the second bike on that, vice putting them both in the truck. Whoa, see that? Whoa, I should have stood. I slid on that root, but I recovered. Hell yeah. Skill sets. So I have a Tacoma, but it can have both of the bikes in the bed, but I'm just on the struggle bus when I'm strapping them down, and sometimes they hit each other, and I'm like, you know what, this will just be easier if I have a trailer hitch. Alright, I gotta pay attention to this. So there's a lot of exposure here. There's the exposure over there. It's beautiful though. Boom, boom. Oh, some deer. Oh yeah. Shuck off speed. Shuck off speed. That was 3. Beautiful. Oh, such beautiful creatures. Ah, oh, thank you. Ah, whoop, whoop. Said this before, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to repeat myself, but you know what? You see an animal, you're on the trail. Heck, if you're a young guy out there on the road driving, you know, wash off speed. You get on that brake because they're erratic, and you know, we're all trying to enjoy the planet together. Sound like I'm from PETA, but whatever, I don't care. Elbows out. Oh, I didn't lean forward and I just gave it too much throttle. This thing has just so much power. How do you guys handle your KTM 890s and those huge bikes with 100 horsepower? Like, this has got 72 horsepower, and I feel like it's a lot. Especially when I'm getting it. Okay. Whew, need to sit. City sits. Look at that views. I'm not sure if you can see it, but this is Rocky Mountains in the background there. Snow peaks. I gotta watch this stuff. Look at this. This is great. This is rocky and rough, and wow, you don't want to hit some of these, huh? So you pay attention, stay focused, let the bike do what it needs to do. Find your line. Oh, this is freaking heaven. Oh, hit trees. Find your line. I got my elbows out, covering the... Oh, this is rough today. This is really rough. This is the roughest I've ever seen this trail. Holy cow. All those rocks, that was wild. Elbows out, covering your, clutching your brake. Good position. Toes in. Press against your bike, controlling that bike with multiple points. Mostly with your legs. Letting that, kind of relaxing that upper body. You don't want to get arm pump. Well, that, my friends, was fun. I handled it like a big dog. I feel like there's one area that's going to be really sketch on this trail. And we'll see soon. It's coming right up to it. Whew. Switzerland Trail, baby. May 31st, 2025. Winds of whatever. Doing whatever on his Tenere 700. Thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah. Whoa, look at that washout. Where do we go? Where do we go now? Holy sheep dip. Look at all that. Look at Baby Head City. I can pass on those. Okay. We got some exposure. We're gonna get this thing on lockdown. Alright, we're going through this stuff. Slow and roll. Okay. Whoa. Rock skidded out, but I'm still in control. Alright, still in control. Look at this. This is pretty intense, huh? I've never seen a trail like this in my life. Everything's washed out. Whew. I just bouncing all over the place, just bouncing around the room up there. That's crazy. But I didn't have to dab. Maintain control. Oh yeah. Whew. That was awesome. I've never seen the trail like that before. Whew. Holy cow. Look at that. Look at those views. Look at this rock. It came down from the cliff over there. Alright, don't fixate on targets. No target fixation. Stay focused. Stay alive. Well, I want to go to the inside because I don't like exposure. Wow. And I'll just let the bike bounce. It is what it is. I'm going to get a little outside here because it's cleaner. Alright. Alright. Get it, son. Oh man, this is like relentless on these rocks. My bike is bouncing around like I'm glad I have control of it, but it is bouncing. Whew. I don't know if I'm going too fast or I'm 18 miles an hour. I was probably going 20 before. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah. Tenere. There's a good line. Baby Head City. My hands are tired. They're tired from my dirt bike weekend last weekend. I just did a lot of riding. Unfortunately, a lot of my audio messed up, and hopefully the camera's still good. Whew, that was dumb. Hopefully my audio works today, but the camera, I have to get a new external adapter. It kept popping off. I tried to rewire it, trying to fix it so it stays on, but I haven't been able to provide a solution that I'm that happy with yet. So, but I'll find a solution. Whew. All right, you got to still be careful with your counter steering in this loose stuff, because bike gets loosey-goosey. I'm just not prepared for this. Oh, more baby heads. This is a good training for Hagerman Pass, because I guess Hagerman Pass is just like this for like an hour. So this is, you know, to me this is like Colorado, whatever. I'm jealous of you guys that live in Oregon and get to ride that sweet stuff. It looks so fun. The trails look a lot more fun. Uh-oh, got a runner here, so I'm gonna have to pause for the cause up here. Let him get by. Okay. That's crazy. Look at that washout. Slow and controlled. Right. I get up early in the morning and do this. It's not ultra early. It's 8:44, but I've been up since 5. And you try to get it done early, because this is wild. If there's like razors on here, the side-by-sides. I gotta work on my standing position. Shit. Well, yeah, see, just as I speak of traffic, traffic arrives. Holy shit! I had no idea that it was going to be that deep. Holy crap, I just got soaked. What the fuck? That's cold water too. I'm glad I didn't. Wow. All right. I got a little shook there. That truck, I came pretty close to it. I should have just downshifted and then downshifted and just slowed it way down, but I was good. I was able to stop while I was in second gear, so it's okay. We're gonna get through it. That was crazy water. Totally took me off guard. Soaked, cold water. Oh well, okay. This is flowy. Whew. Lean back at the waist. Oh yeah. I need a little break. Whoa. Just when you want to take a break, then there's a huge rut. Holy cow.